some of the women that have inspired us to become musicians ourselves, for me personally, I would attribute it to Christina Aguilera as one of them, Alicia Keys as another, for sure, and maybe Amy Winehouse.
For me, there were a lot of women that inspired me musically, but I think specifically the artist that inspired me to songwrite was Taylor Swift. I listened to so many of her lyrics and they connected with me so much, and I just love the idea of, you know, writing music to be a soundtrack for your life, for you to listen to when you're older about certain experiences. So she inspired me to songwrite.
A woman who has inspired me musically would definitely have to be Adele. I love the way she's so honest in her music, and I love how she uses real instruments, and she's a real artist. Her lyrics are amazing and so relatable and are so deep, and her music is just phenomenal. Her voice is unlike any other person, and she's really so untouchable, and she inspires me for so many reasons. She's broken so many barriers in music, and I will forever love her. Also, another person who's inspired me is my mom. I love you so much. Thank you for everything and teaching me to be the woman I am today. Love you.
The woman that has inspired me ever since I was a little girl, the reason I even got into music, would definitely be Alicia Keys. I remember just sitting in my grandmother's living room with the big screen TV watching like 106 in Park or something, and her videos would continuously play, and I just fell in love with her. I think that she has such a beautiful mind, and she tries to do better for everybody else that's around her, and all she spreads is love, and the girl can sing her butt off. I love her so much. Thank you so much for being my inspiration.
A woman that's definitely inspired me growing up would have to be my mother. My mother is a singer as well. She's definitely been an inspiration due to just her talents and the way she's raised me. I'm forever grateful for that. And she's basically my coach throughout this journey as well. So thanks, Mom.
I think advice that we would give to any young woman wanting to follow in our footsteps, I think the main advice would be to find out what it means to love yourself. I think that that's the first thing you have to do if you're wanting to enter into this world, because that was something that I personally, and I think I speak for all of us when I say this, I learned going into this that there was a lot of like self-love involved in the process still, and that we still hadn't found ourselves completely, which was totally acceptable because we were very young. But if you want to get involved in this industry at such a young age, it's really important to have a grip of who you are and to know who you are, know what you want, and not be afraid to use your voice and to do what inspires you, you know what I mean? And not allow anyone else to tell you what it is that is supposed to inspire you, but for you to stand your ground and just, you know, figure out what that is for yourself. And I think also self-love and team building. Like learn to work with others and learn to keep that in your head when you're moving forward in life, because your relationships with everyone around you is really going to be important, especially in this industry. So just be strong, be classy, and be respectful always.